What's up, loves? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Christine. Today's video is a little bit more casual. We're kind of just chilling here in front of Jamba Juice and Starbucks. I asked you guys a while back, gonna be as transparent as I can and respond to you guys. Spilling some tea. I'm actually gonna be eating this watermelon hydration bowl from Jamba Juice, a little snack. Let's actually try it. It's pretty good. First question is, what do you do to have downtime and relax? Downtime for me is basically heading down to Six Flags Magic Mountain or Hurricane Harbor. Even though I go by myself, it's not a problem. I love that place. Definitely one of my all-time favorite places to kind of just hang out and relax. What drugstore foundation do you recommend for summer and oily skin? Recommend an Infallible matte foundation. I'm pretty sure you guys know which one I'm talking about, but that's definitely my favorite foundation from the drugstore. Second one would have to be the Maybelline Better Skin foundation. Really affordable, plus it contains the SPF 15, which I think is an absolute plus. Now that Darren is on his own, do you and your hubby have special plans for just you two? Hubs and I were just hustling, you know, working, like having kids in the future. I highly doubt it. Darren he's 18, and having a brother or a sister, it would just be too much of an age gap. So, you know, we're blessed with one. Can you make a separate PR unboxing videos? Which, girl, I have done that. This is for Corey. Thank you for requesting that. So I will be unboxing PR packages in a separate video. What do you love and hate about YouTube? The thing I love about YouTube would have to be the community. I've met some of my closest friends through YouTube. I definitely support other influencers. I think that there's definitely space for everybody. Everyone can have a piece of the pie. So I don't think it, you know, all that catty BS is just so unnecessary. What do I hate about YouTube? The one thing I would say I hate the most about YouTube is the whole new algorithm and this whole BS about hitting the bell notification. And if you hit the bell notification, you need to hit all, and even if people are subscribed to you, they just won't see your video in the subscription feed, which I think is ridiculous. And why would people subscribe to you in the first place? And this is actually from my cousin Claudia. Hey girl, hey. How do you handle time management within your life now that you do YouTube videos? Time management, it's all in the planner. Holy grail item, because without a planner I would forget everything. I've tried writing things down or like typing things up on my phone, or I would write it down on pieces of paper and that would just get lost. I've also just tried putting things in my calendar on like the Google Calendar, but none of that works. Writing it down in a planner and then crossing it off, like crossing it off physically with a marker, really helps me out. So planners. Thank you, Claudia, for sending me the question. So I am running out of light. The sun is starting to set. So last two questions, which are kind of the same. What is your profession and are you doing YouTube full-time now? So the answer to that question is yes, I am a full-time YouTube content creator. I'm gonna give you guys like a backstory to all of this, which I really wasn't sure, you know, if I wanted to like go in depth with this subject, just because it is pretty personal. Holy sh**. There is an effing truck that's parking right next to us. This is just not gonna happen. I'm gonna try to like restart this. If you guys have been following us for a while, then you know about 2.5 years ago, so 2.5, maybe a little bit closer to almost 3 years ago, I used to work for a doctor's office, and I was there for a long time, almost like about 9 years or so. I was a medical assistant. Ish went down, so ended up working for a very big insurance company. From the very beginning was just a struggle for me. Like, I literally struggled so much at this place. Many times I really wanted to just like throw in the towel. I really wanted to quit, but I didn't want to be a quitter. So I just kept pushing. I kept doing whatever I could to really survive, because this environment was a production environment. Let's put it that way. I mean, I was already at my second warning, which was already basically a written warning. Next thing would be termination because I just wasn't making production. I mean, that already should have been like a red flag, but in the back of my mind, I was still just stuck on, you know, I don't want to quit. I want to keep trying because I know I can do this. This specific job required a ton of overtime, like mandatory overtime. If this is your hustle, I'm not trying to knock on you. Everyone is different. This just wasn't the right environment, the right workplace for me. Felt like this place was just toxic for my well-being, just for me in general, and I ended up going down a road of depression. Work environment really just drained the shit of me. If you guys have been following our vlogs, you guys know last year I was daily vlogging. If you guys go back a year and look at those vlogs, literally see how unhappy I was. My mom was saying that the eyes are the window to your soul, and I absolutely believe that. I was depressed, I wasn't happy, I was bringing home the stress to my family. I was crying all the time. It was not a healthy environment for me at all whatsoever. I don't think any amount of money or comforting from my husband, from my family, nothing. Nobody could tell me anything. The only time I have ever felt that way and really felt what depression could lead you down. Those 2 years were a very dark time in my life. That is the fire that is lit under my ass. That's kind of like my motivation to keep pushing and to not go back to that and not have to go back to a work environment like that. Now that I'm doing YouTube full-time, 1,000 times happier where I am right now. I were to tell you guys that it's an easy road, it's definitely not, because this is, you know, this is essentially your business, something that I have always wanted to put my blood, sweat, and tears into and extremely passionate about. I am so just grateful and thankful for you guys who watch my videos. And even now, like, I know I'm a micro influencer. I am just such a small channel compared to all the other channels out there. It is a different way of earning an income, and it is also quite scary because it's not a way of you earning income every like 1st or 15th of the month or every other 2 week or every 2 weeks. So it's definitely different, but it's something that I honestly am so super passionate about and I absolutely love. You definitely need a good support system, and you want to fill your life with people who support you in what you're doing. You definitely don't want any of that negative bullshit around in your life. Moral of the story is that I take all of that as a learning experience and I don't look at it as a negative anymore. Although at the time, you know, it did lead me down the wrong path, the path of being the path of depression. If it were not for me working at that company, I wouldn't be here today pursuing YouTube as a full-time job. I think that is about it, you guys. That is as transparent as I can ever be, and I'm really glad that I filmed this video, even though I didn't think I would be able to do it just because of the circumstances. The sun is already setting and all that stuff, and with all, you know, the truck in the background. But anyway, we filmed the video. Thank you guys so much for all of your questions. I really, really appreciate you guys so much. I am so grateful to all of you who watch my videos. Thank you so much for all of your support, all of your love. I know I always say that, but truly I really, really am. So that is about it for this Q&A. If you guys enjoyed it, please smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell notification, turn on those post notifications to be notified of new videos. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys check out the videos right over here. You might enjoy those as well. Thank you, love, so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah. This was supposed to be like mukbang style video, but I don't know what happened. Kind of didn't end up that way.